Broly, the Saiyan of legend, the Saiyan whose power is boundless, maniacal, evil, and destructive Saiyan. What is up? It is your boy Bugsy, and today I'll be making a video essay about why Broly is the redeemed character. Broly is one of my favorite characters in all of Dragon Ball Z. Broly has showed me what evil and power looks like. True evil that we have not seen in Dragon Ball since Kid Buu. However, what we see from the legendary Super Saiyan Broly before his retcon in 2018 Broly movie. While I do love the OGZ Broly and think his character was executed well except for his origin story, which is one of the main things that people do not like, which is 1000% understandable. Z Broly is a character that has lived up to the expectations and beyond our imagination. In this video, I will be discussing how the non-canon Z Broly is not a terrible character, but their predecessor S Broly is a better character. In short, the 2018 version of Broly did redeem his character after 20 plus years of dislike towards him. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video about how Z Broly got redeemed and how he is a much better character in 2024. Also, long live Akira Toriyama, may you rest in paradise, and your legacy will live on forever. Z Broly's origin story is one of the biggest flaws of the demonic character. In fact, it might be one of the worst origin stories from any of the Dragon Ball Z villains and anime villains in general. Broly had a latent ability far beyond any Saiyan, which was good, but bad at the same time. King Vegeta had predicted that Broly would become unstable and detrimental to the survival of the Saiyan race. Of course, we learned that Frieza had other plans for the Saiyans and destroyed the planet. We see that Broly starts crying because he is angry of the cries of Kakarot when they shared the nursery. Yes, this is where Z Broly's hate for Goku originated from. Goku crying in the nursery is what literally drove Broly to insanity. When Planet Vegeta is destroyed by Frieza, Broly uses his barrier accidentally, which saves him and his father Paragus. Then we do not see Broly for over 20 years. During this time, we know that Broly is going through the universe destroying galaxies at ease. I didn't just say planets, I said entire galaxies. What reason is he doing it? Well, strictly for fun and because deep down inside, he is a monster. Fast forward, this leads to Paragus finding Vegeta and attempting to set him up to act out his revenge. When the Z Fighters and Goku appear on the fake planet Vegeta, Goku is able to detect a fighter with an enormous power level but does not know who. That is until he goes face to face with a Saiyan with a mopey look to his face. This is when Broly realizes this is Kakarot, the Saiyan who cried in the nursery. We slowly see his power level to increase. We see the madness hidden, starting to slowly creep up. And boom, Paragus reels him back in with the remote controller. This is important because I believe this is when Broly had decided it was time for him to pursue a hidden goal that even Paragus didn't know, to destroy Kakarot. This hidden goal was something that was instinctively inside of him, something we were not truly aware of. When we look at Broly, he seems absent in mind and just a shell of the true monster that he is. Once he confronts Goku out of instinct and not because he was in control, this is when things start to look very grim for the Z Fighters. Paragus' attempt to stop Broly with the remote, which doesn't work. We see Vegeta, who comes to a sudden realization that this is the Saiyan of legend. Vegeta tries his infamous kick, which has zero effect. Now we see Broly slowly start to lose his mind and transform into his own version of a Super Saiyan. I believe his hair turned blue due to the necklace that was holding in his unbound power, which gave off this unique or even false Super Saiyan look exclusively for Broly. Once the necklace has zero effect on him, we see one of the most terrifying transformations of all time. Broly's body literally destroys itself. His face rips apart. A frightening scream with amazing rock music in the background, a maniacal laugh, and a final explosion. I would try to do this man's laugh, but I prefer not to get roasted in my comment section down below, so we're just not going to do that. We see an 11-foot, extremely muscular and demonic character, the legendary Super Saiyan Broly. We hear the squeaking in Broly's walk, and we hear the first real words he has said. "You, Kakarot, will be the first of my victims." What the hell? Broly's entire personality changes, he talks in actual sentences, and now he has turned into a truly frightening villain. This is one of the main reasons why I love OGZ Broly. Once he becomes legendary, personality changes. It's like the Green Goblin mask was talking to the normal Broly and was like, Broly, let me out. Allow me to show you what true power looks like. Anyways, back to the anime essay. We quickly see Broly destroy everyone and with much ease. Vegeta, Trunks, Gohan, Piccolo, and even Goku did not stand a chance against the legendary monster. We even see Broly eat a Kamehameha to the face. Mind you, nobody else has gone through a Kamehameha besides Cooler, and this man Broly was smiling. Anyways, the Z Fighters are truly in danger. Fast forward, we see how true evil Broly is, destroying the planet of the slaves on the false planet of Vegeta. Let me talk about this real quick. When my boy was talking to the little green fellas and he just throws his ki blast at the planet and he goes, oops, looks like I destroyed your planet. That was absolutely demonic. And if I low-key nailed his laugh, yo, y'all can hire me to be Vegeta if y'all want to. Anyways, he crushes his own father in the escape pod and completely humiliates Prince Vegeta. I can't even describe when this man picked up the escape pod and was crushing Paragus inside. We hear Paragus like screaming, and Broly's like, where do you think you're going, father? And at that point, Paragus knew that King Vegeta was indeed correct. In the end, Z Broly was defeated due to the plot demanding it. Otherwise, we would have not had any more Dragon Ball movies or the Dragon Ball Super anime if Broly had won as intended. This is the origin of the original Broly. In 2018, we're introduced to the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, which completely changes the origin story and even the personality of Broly. While the beginning is similar, with Broly having more latent ability than Prince Vegeta, which led to him being exiled to a desolated world. Paragus follows him there with the intention of training him to act out his revenge against Vegeta. Again, similar to what we saw in the original Z Broly character arc, but this Broly has a very different personality. As Broly has only wanted to make friends and truly does not like to fight. Broly is very timid, he's very quiet, he doesn't speak often unless he is spoken to. Broly's only had one friend on planet Vampa, which was Ba. Paragus' bitch ass decided to shoot off Ba's ear, which made him very angry, and then Ba and Broly were no longer friends. We see Nemo and Chila find the two Saiyans and recruit them to the Frieza Force. Broly is given a new black suit and introduced to Frieza, which would see Broly does not like him. This could be instinctual, and he can tell that Frieza is evil. We see Broly defend Chila in the mess hall, and we are given a glimpse of his power, which we then see got him electrocuted like a dog, which makes the majority of the viewers quite angry, and even Chila and Nemo. Broly meets up with them later on while eating and explains the origin of the ear around his waist. By the way, this was the first time that my boy Broly ate water. He definitely got buffed by this, organic water he was sipping on in the Frieza Force. Broly is truly kind-hearted and does not want conflict. However, due to his father wanting Broly trained to enact his revenge, he did not have a choice. In fact, under normal circumstances that we see in the manga, Broly is actually quite kind to everyone. Once Broly fights Vegeta, he quickly notices that he does not stand a chance. He doesn't even know what a Super Saiyan is at the beginning. However, the battle craving side of him starts to appear. We see Broly starting to enjoy battle, which is typical of all full-blooded Saiyans, especially when he started to adapt once Vegeta went to Super Saiyan and even Super Saiyan God. We see Broly's fight with Goku is a bit different because Goku does not view him as an actual villain, just misunderstood. Goku sees the good in people and he clearly sees it in Broly. This leads to him testing his strength against Broly. What I like about Broly is how adaptive he is to fighting. We see him gain the upper hand on Goku while keeping his base form. Yes, he is using his Ozark form, but in humanoid. Eventually, we see Broly go Super Saiyan due to Paragus dying, and this is when the fight truly gets more intense. We see the entire earth shaking. We see literal gradient color changes. We see this man Broly come up and his entire body gets massive. His eyes are red. He has this evil smirk on his face, just like Z Broly. With the amazing animation and even certain aspects of CGI, we are seeing an elevated fight which shows how terrifying as Broly is. In just a Super Saiyan transformation, he is able to fly through a final flash and a Kamehameha. Then we witness Broly piecing up Frieza for over an hour. Frieza went to golden form and got cooked. I'm talking about a 6-piece chicken with some french fries and a biscuit and a sweet tea lemonade. This boy was getting cooked. Eventually, we see a Super Saiyan Gogeta and Super Saiyan Broly go back to back, which leads to Gogeta going blue and Broly going to full power Super Saiyan, aka the legendary Super Saiyan. Yelling, fighting, ki blast, and even dimensional change are happening during this piece of cinema. We start to see Broly losing control and become mindless, which interestingly enough is not what happened when Z Broly went legendary Super Saiyan. When S Broly achieved the legendary Super Saiyan form, he ended up losing control. He was unable to control that unbound power that he had. Unlike Z Broly, the stronger and more he fought, the better he became. And this is why, again, he did lose due to the plot. Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta does not get hit once during the encounter, and then we see Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta unleash an array of destructive moves. From God Punisher to Stardust Breaker, which showed that Broly was not evil, otherwise he would have been disintegrated, like we saw what happened to Janemboyo back in Fusion Reborn. Stardust Fall into a meteor attack. You think Gogeta is done? Nah. He then unleashes the ultimate Kamehameha. Broly has come back to his senses, and through Chilai wishing for him to return to planet Vampa, he is saved from immediate death. Goku visits Vampa and brings supplies to them and offers them a place to stay on Earth if they want to leave Vampa. He offers Broly a chance to fight him whenever he wants to, and how he views him as a nice guy. Lastly, we see Goku saying to Broly, "Broly, call me Kakarot." And then we transition to the credits. In this movie alone, without even going to the manga, we witness how Broly is a significantly better character than what we saw 20 plus years ago. I was going to continue this video by including some of the Broly's character development from the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie and also the manga. However, I am going to wait when the manga returns from the hiatus to see what arc comes along and if it will continue Broly or not. If this video gets over 50 likes, maybe even 75 likes, you know what? It's a Broly video. If this video gets over 100 likes, I will make a part 2, which will include Broly in the Dragon Ball Super manga and also his small debut in the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see exclusive content or videos early, please become a member or join the Patreon. Have a great day, and remember, move well, study well, play well, eat well, rest well. That is the Turtle Hermit way. Peace.